Yeah, I mean, it's great. So Hosier obviously is a very well respected artist globally, but I mean, especially back home in Ireland. Um, yeah, we're big fans of him, so we were totally honoured to be asked to open up for him on this North American tour. We've already done 6 shows, I think, and we've got another month left of it, where we are doing a few of our own headline shows, interspersed, where he's doing other things that we can't support him on. So it's amazing. His whole crew are people we know. They're Irish people. Half of his band are Irish people. Our whole band are Irish people. So there's like a nice little collective on the road traveling through. Yeah, seems to be getting received pretty well. It's nice.
Yeah, so our new album, or mini album as we call it, it's Bear Creek to Dame Street. It's named after. We see it as two sides, kind of like a vinyl. So the first side we recorded in Bear Creek Studios in Seattle, and that's 4 brand new songs that we've written over the last couple of years. And then the second side is live material that we took from our first album that we released. That, say, in the States, we never really released that album over here. So it's brand new for most people, or most people listening to this interview may not know us, you know. So that's the idea behind it. And the second half was recorded live in one of our favourite venues in the world in Dublin. And that's called the Olympia Theatre on Dame Street. So that's where the name kind of comes about. And so it's a mixture of new recordings that we spent 6 weeks in the studio recording, and then a night in, you know, our favourite theatre with a hometown crowd. And the crowd, like, they make the recordings, really.
Yeah, I suppose the new tracks we produced them with a producer called Ryan Hadlock. He worked with the Lumineers and Vance Joy, most notably of the people he worked with. But yeah, he was great. Like, it was our first time doing the process in a kind of a linear fashion. Our previous stuff that we've released, we've been going for about nearly 10 years, but the first releases we did them, the recordings were quite haphazardly put together, like recorded some in all over the place, you know, whereas this was a much more straight up process, the kind of classic thing of going into a recording studio for a long period of time. And Ryan, the producer, really helped us to kind of hone in on just creating a consistent vibe throughout the whole body of work. So we recorded quite a lot of songs with him, and we've kind of chosen to release a few of them as this kind of format of EPs. So we did one EP earlier this year, and then this thing that we've released now, which I suppose it is an album, but the reason Alfie's calling it a mini album because it only actually has 4 new songs on it officially. So
I think the vibe is quite different of the newer material. It's maybe on the darker side of songs that we've released before. Yeah, I think our first release back after releasing our first album, we were really excited, and it was the end of the summer, so we released like 5 tunes that we thought might give an idea of what our album's going to be. And then we also had this kind of darker material, and yeah, we just chose to put it out there, on the EP as well. So that's on the newer side of things, you know. This tour lasts for maybe another 4 weeks. We get to go to some cool places. We're going to Boston this weekend.
another headline show there.
Another headline show, yeah. Philadelphia, Washington, then we're going to the West Coast. We're playing in San Diego. We've never played in San Diego before, or Tampa, Arizona. So that's what's in store, and a few more headline things, as Harry's saying. And yeah, meeting lots of people, sightseeing whenever we get the chance, and yeah, spreading the word of our music around the place. And then when we get back, we have straight into like 3 shows in a row, I think, in Ireland, which would be really fun. And then we have more shows in Ireland and the UK and a European tour before the end of the year. So it's a busy end of the year for us. And then we're going to write some songs for a little while.